Please, for the love of God, I don't need to deal with a demon right now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. I don't know why you did. And if you're new to this channel, I'm sorry. Welcome to the weird part of the internet. So pretty much today is a very strange video. A video that I never thought I would make ever. I got my tarot cards read. So pretty much if you don't know what that is, it's basically I got my future told by spirits through someone. It's very weird, made me very uncomfortable, and a ghost might be trying to kill me now, but it's fine. So let me backtrack a little bit. When it comes to the whole paranormal thing, throughout my childhood and throughout most of my adult life, I've been very skeptical. I really haven't had many paranormal experiences, if at all, so I really had no reason to believe any of it was true. Like, I've had weird feelings in the past, but I can just chalk that up as like a coincidence or just a weird feeling. I never really had any proof that anything paranormal existed. That is until recently. Weird has been happening in my life. Just a bunch of weird stuff. I've been getting more feelings I can't really just chalk up as weird feelings anymore. And I have a lot of friends that have had some paranormal experiences. Friends that I don't think they're crazy, but knowing me, of course, I would attract the crazy people. That's just something I do. So they would tell me about their paranormal experiences, and of course I really wanted to believe them. The skeptic in me was always saying, no, there's always an explanation for everything. Turns out there's not. Sometimes shit just happens.
And what do you base that?
So I decided to get my tarot cards read because it, why not? Let's invite some spirits into my life. I need more people in my life anyway. More friends. They don't need to be alive. I'll be okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So before the actual reading starts, I have to set the scene, if you will. So I walk in, there's a table right in the middle of the room, and there's two chairs on either side. There's a bunch of candles. Why would there not be candles? They had a candle at the four corners of the earth. So we had north, east, south, and west. Never eat soggy waffles. Hashtag kindergarten. They would light the four candles, and after that, there's two candles left to light. There's one right in front of me, and it was a white candle. I started burping. So pretty much what had to happen is I had to light my candle in front of me at the same time that they lit the other candle. For some reason, create some sort of protection. I don't really know, but I really wasn't in the place to ask questions. I didn't want to fuck anything up, and I didn't want anything coming home with me. So I just trusted the person that was doing my reading. They also gave me a crystal to hold, something to do with purity or something. Why did they give me the crystal? It was pretty much just for protection from the supernatural. Once that was all settled, we actually moved on to the general reading. And pretty much a general reading is something that's very broad, really nothing specific. It's basically just for you as a listener to know that the person doing your reading is connected to the spirits, and they're basically using it as validation to be like, hey, we're here, and we're here to drop some shit on you. So now onto my general reading. Like previously stated, my general reading was very broad, but it did kind of open my eyes and really change the way I was seeing things. So it started off with things about my family. It was very personal things and something that the person doing my reading shouldn't already know about me. And that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Kind of really put it in my head that this was not a joke anymore, that this was serious. Something was there. What would you do in that situation? I tried to remain calm. I don't know if I did or not. I might have peed a little. After that, according to the spirits, they talked about how I've had a past life. According to them, I've only had one past life. Some people have many past lives. Some people have no past lives. According to them, my past life ended very abruptly and very short. And apparently, right now, I am reaping what I was supposed to be reaping in my past life. It is transferred onto my new life, and that's why shit keeps happening to me. That's comforting. Thanks, past life. They also told me things that I should just keep in my back pocket. It's about situations that may or may not happen, and it was very specific things about the situation. They basically told me, help him out. Just the phrase, help him out, and that's what I had to keep in my back pocket. They didn't really tell me much about the situation. They just told me to help him out. I really don't know what that means, but maybe we'll find out. They also told me that there is a female that is related to me that's no longer with us in the room and always around me. So of course that freaked me the fuck out. After that, it kind of dived into stuff about like my career path and all that kind of good stuff. So very much after the general reading, you can stop there if you want, or you can ask to elaborate on something, and that turns into yes or no questions. So I elaborated on a couple of things. I elaborated more or less on the stuff that was not specific at all. So about the help him out situation, I asked them to kind of elaborate on that and what the situation was and if they could give me anything. They basically told me the situation happens during the day, but there's going to be something about a red cardinal. It really didn't say much about it, but there's going to be a red cardinal there. They didn't tell me if it was a symbol, if it was the actual fucking bird. It's just there. The color red is also very present. Right around this time, the person doing my reading straight up asked me if I really want to dive into the female that is no longer with me, because it seems like she's trying to tell me something. So I said yes, and it turns out it was my great-grandmother. Hey Gigi Mom, pretty much what I learned is my great-grandmother is judging me. Not in like a mean way, but more of just judging me, because even the dead judge me. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, they've been fucking awful.
It's off.
Okay, so side note. The reason I just went off like that is because people in Florida just all fucking day do not know how to fucking drive. I saw 2 accidents today. 2 accidents, like right in front of my fucking eyes. And it was just out of stupidity. Learn to fucking drive. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming. I'm not gonna say that because for some reason I can't get it out. Regularly scheduled Jesus. So anyway, during all of this, I was keeping my focus on the person doing my reading because I didn't want to look around. I didn't want to see if it was being summoned. I don't need a demon being summoned in my house. F you. So I think one of the weirdest things about the whole experience was at the end, they told me that they saw a symbol behind me the whole entire time, and it was kind of just lit up with some unknown light. And it was a very small symbol, but it was behind me the whole time. So they gave me a drawing, and that is what they drew me. Now, the person doing my tarot cards told me they didn't necessarily know what it was. We were told to look up Native American symbols because they were so connected to spirits that usually when you look up stuff like that, there's so many symbols that relate to the spiritual world that you'll usually find an answer somewhat, if not the actual answer. We found out that it was using this symbol.
There you go.
And basically, it means there's a woman there. That explains why they told me that my great-grandmother is always around and always with me and always judging me. What do you think about me messing around in the spiritual world and doing tarot cards?
I'm gonna say a prayer for you. You know what? Live your life. Do what's best for you. You know, that's what you want to know. You want to know your future and all that shit. Go ahead, go for it. But just be careful.
Do you want to go and get your tarot cards read?
No, absolutely not.
So that's pretty much it, guys. That was my tarot card reading. It was very intense, and I think I want to do it again. If anything, I might make it a series on this channel where I do it once a month or once or every other month. I'll get a reading. And of course, something happens with all this information. I will keep you guys updated and let you know. I'll probably be crying if that happens. And obviously, I'm a little less skeptical than I was. I'm still not 100% sure all of this is real, but it's definitely opened my eyes to this. And hey, if it's not real, it's not real. And if it is, hopefully I'm on the spirit's good side. Please, for the love of God, I don't need to deal with a demon right now. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I make new videos every single week, and they're probably gonna be as weird and awkward as this one. I'm sorry. I will see you guys next time. The f was that? Maybe this wasn't a clickbait title. Hang on, it's time for the awkward thing. I have to do a thumbnail.
This is awesome.
I always feel awkward doing this. I felt awkward doing it by myself. So just like a...
What you want? You want like a... Oh hell no.
Use your eyes. That's amazing. Maybe I don't have white sheets because Delacey, I could dress up in a white sheet and be on either side of you.
And be a ghost. Oh my goodness.
My friends are judging me for making thumbnails.
Oh.